I think 2017, ladies and gentlemen, should be a year of governance and not politics.
Yeah.
It's about time to be dragging your feet. We've been waiting. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for some governance.
I believe 2018 will take care of itself. I want 2017 to be a year of governance where we can come together and work in a bipartisan and a bipartisan capacity.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Yeah.
9732. Yes, sir.
My name is Michael Radmansky. I'm a resident of Flanders. Thank you for doing this, town hall. My question comes back to health care, and I guess I always think why would someone object to a basic requirement for any individual to have health care coverage? I mean, if somebody gets sick and they don't have health care, you're not going to let them die.
Correct.
And if you have something as simple as having car insurance, is a requirement.
Yes.
And if you don't have it, you don't get a new car, or you don't have that coverage. And most full industrialized, successful countries that have good healthcare policy coverage for their population all have healthcare coverage for each individual. So it's almost a right.
Yes, sir. Your question, I'm
Why object to, I guess, a mandate for an individual to have health care coverage, just like other countries require?
I'm extrapolating with your question, and I'm sure you will engage me in a dialogue. I think this is a very important issue. The mandate has not proven, at least so far, to be successful with young people. And it was young people
Are you kidding
toward
me?
which the mandate was the mandate was aimed for all Americans, but particularly for young people, because that is the cohort that is not insured to the extent that the rest of us are insured, since most people in this society get health care coverage through their employment. I presume that is true of almost everybody in this room, except for senior citizens who obviously get it through Medicare. Now, unfortunately, the mandate has not been successful regarding young people. More young people have chosen to pay the penalty as opposed to getting health care insurance. And the penalty was not designed to be good public policy. It was designed to get people to purchase health care. I think we can all agree with that.
No, we can't.
I think you are throwing away the mandate rather than trying to fix the...
I think the best way to get as many people covered as possible.
Single payer.
I think the best way to get as many people as possible covered is to make insurance policies as accessible and as affordable.
You're still going to have people who would opt not to.
Of course, there's some people who will not participate. Now, my own view is the best way to get as many people covered as possible is to have not only accessibility, but affordability, and unfortunately, young people, by and large, have not chosen to purchase health care insurance. To the suggestion of a single payer system. Other societies do have a single payer system.
Every other society.
history of health care coverage in this country is based upon the...
What are you doing going forward?
Is based upon the employment market that we are by and large insured through employment. 180 million Americans are insured through employment. Not perhaps one spouse is employed or the other spouse is employed. This is for minor children as well. Another 70 million Americans are insured under Medicaid, and another 50 million Americans are insured under Medicare. And if you add those figures, you get 300 million Americans. That leaves some who are uninsured, particularly young people. But our history is that we have received health care insurance by and large through employment. If we were to start all over, maybe we would go to a different way of doing it. But I am by nature someone who believes that we have to build upon the system we have. And that is why I also think if we were to go to a single payer system, we of course would have to impose a whole new set of taxes to pay for the single payer system.
What have you done? What have you done?
They quotas pay taxes.
Even in the first 2 years when President Obama was president, in 2009 and 2010, when the administration was discussing this whole issue, even then, with President Obama in office in both houses of the federal Congress, controlled by the Democratic Party, with very healthy majorities, as you recall, in both houses, the single-payer system really was never on the table in any meaningful way. The Democratic majorities in the Congress at that time did not, by and large, did not favor the single-payer system. I think we have to build upon the system we have, and that is my views or my views. Thank you for your question.
I know Bernie Sanders would say that modern industrialized countries will have universal coverage. And I looked at that, I researched that, and it is in fact true. Israel, Germany, Switzerland, Scandinavian countries. Ours is high per capita than ours are.
Well, thank you very much.